Hi, welcome to Bulldog Services, just off the A1, home, if you didn't know already, with the $5.99 all-you-can-eat breakfast. My name's Dermot, and this is my van. Now, one of life's great dilemmas is, can you be buddies with someone who doesn't like sport? Well, this week we're going to put that to the test by meeting, hooking up with, and trying to convert two people who are the embodiment of indoor culture. In short, two of Britain's foremost couch potatoes.
Hello, we're Adam and Joe, and this week we're Dermot's Sporting Buddies.
So let's take a closer look at my two new buddies, Adam Buxton and Joe Cornish.
Hello.
Their talent for student humour was honed while studying at London's posh Westminster College. They first met aged 13, along with fellow school buddy Louis Theroux. Since their big break on late-night access show Takeover TV, these two have proven the old adage that two brains are better than one. Bringing us vinyl justice, Adam's bad dad...
I've had a sort of vision of hell.
And lots of toys.
Oh, yeah.
In their own homemade way, Adam and Joe are reminiscent of the old masters at their very best. Sort of a Chuckle Brothers for the 21st century.
It's Ben Shepherd. Vitamin K. Excuse me, you've Vitamin K off of T4.
It's neither of the above.
Are you June Sarpong from television?
That is right.
Are you Hufty from the Word?
Am I Hufty from the Word? Yeah, it's not going too well lately. Hello, guys.
Hello, Dermot.
Welcome to Dermot's Sporting Buddies. I hope you're very well. Now, you are the two most incongruous people we could have on the show because you hate sport, right?
Don't hate sport, just don't actually have any active interest in it.
I hate sport.
Joe
But you're willing to give it a go.
What's more, I hate everybody who likes it.
That's interesting.
That's fighting talk.
Today, we've picked a sport that essentially encapsulates you two. It's raw, it's edgy, it's DIY, it's interactive.
Is it gay?
It is, in short, I wouldn't be saying that too much where we're going. It is, in short, stock car racing.
Gay stock car racing. Excellent.
What do you think?
That sounds great.
You serious?
No.
Why don't... I like the idea of stock car racing. What don't you like about it?
The physical danger. I hate any sort of physical danger.
Well, that's going to be kind of 95% of it, I think. We're essentially going to the Monaco of stock car racing, which is Skegness. I've hired Old Red to get us there, and we're going to have an outdoor evening.
Come on then, all right.
Give it a go anyway. You got a free
All
weekend.
right,
Off to Skeggy then, guys. How are you feeling so far? No one's travel sick, are they?
Slightly frightened by your driving, Dermot.
Are you?
When you take both hands off the wheel, it's a bit alarming.
I'll make sure they're stapled
We
to it,
veer
don't worry.
close to the edge.
Look at the road. Look at the road.
Okay. So let's get this straight. You guys have never been into sport, even when you were little. Did you not support a team in London or anything?
No, never. I never have an answer to the question, what team do you support?
Well, there was a team called Buxton that was invariably bottom of some bottom division.
Yeah.
So I support Buxton.
How long did that last for? Do you still do that now?
No, I thought about doing it yesterday when I was in a taxi, and the taxi driver said, "So, what team are you supporting?" And I was like, I always feel bad. I feel like they're going to beat me up or think less of me if I go, well, to be honest with you, I don't care about sport. And especially football. I find it very boring. And by extension, you, quite boring.
When you were at school, you just had a choice of what sports you wanted to do.
Yeah, in the end we just did art.
Yeah.
That was considered a sport.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
But when we were young, you had to do hardcore sports, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I quite like rugby, but I wasn't very good at it, and always invariably got picked last for any team.
So is that
that's where the humiliation element comes. So sport for me equals humiliation and bullying.
But Dermot, would you say you were a bit thick?
I wasn't
At school?
I wasn't the sharpest. I left school with 2 GCSEs. My dad said, well, I'll give you another chance. And then after that, you've kind of...
Because I
Well,
equate
you've got to learn how
sport
to be a
with
chef.
people who, you know, the
That's-
brain's not so good, so they develop the body.
That's out of order.
You know, you're blind, so your
Terrible-
hearing
it's a
improves.
terrible
You're
prejudice
stupid,
to
so your
have.
body improves.
Were you guys...
But that is basically what my prejudice is. And I'm sure it's wrong and horrible.
Well, I can't...
That's the kind of talk that
guarantee...
used to get you kicked in.
Well,
can't
exactly.
get you
I'm
It's the
here
kind of
to-
talk
I'm
we'll
here
get
to
kicked
cure
in
my
this weekend.
prejudice. I may well be kicked in this weekend.
Well, just to clear up, we're going to Skegness.
Yeah.
Stock car racing.
Yeah.
That kind of softy southerner talk ain't going to go down that well.
Stock car racing is a brain sport. I guess another reason why I maybe don't like sport is that I'm personally deeply competitive and I hate to lose. And I only really like to get into things which I know I'll win.
Like video games that you can play on your own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that is true. So I just don't really...
I was going to ask, what else can you do apart from sport that...
Is wanking a sport?
Everyone's
the way we do it is.
Surely.
I'm very good at that. Can we stop at the services? Can we stop at the services?
Yes, we
can we
can.
stop at the services? Who's this? This is us.
Yeah.
You're cringing. No, I'm smiling, man.
Sing along, German.
Footy, footy, footy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Football. Goal. Ball, ball, ball.
Footy, footy, footy. Boom, boom, boom.
Football.
Okay, we need magazines.
Yep.
We need sweets.
Yep.
We need audio books for self-help and self-improvement.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go take a call on my
No.
Can I get...
No.
Please.
No.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Ask your mother.
Please.
Wine gums,
No, because I
pastels.
need it. Because I need it. Because it's a purse. Because I can use it at school for my money.
Dad,
Please.
can I have some money to charge up my pop mobile?
No, please. Because
I've
I
run out
can
of
use it at
credit.
school. Because I can use it at school. Please. Dad, no, please. Because you remember you said... No, please. Hey, how to get your point across in 30 seconds or less, Dermot?
Oh, yeah, jeez. Give me that.
Can we get this? It's got a free purse. In case that one runs out.
Oh, right.
Please. Please.
Dad, can I have this magazine about bananas?
Yes, you can.
Dad, oh, Dad, look at these hair clips. Look at these hair clips. Please, can I please? Because
No.
you said I could get some hair clips. Please. Please, you said.
Oh.
Please, you
All
said.
right.
Dad, they've got Depravicus. I've been looking for Depravicus for ages by Ray Gordon.
I'm not famous for this.
The sequel to Oh Father.
OK. Read out a quote and see if it
Fucking hell.
feels to me.
Sorry.
If that's that purse again.
It's a makeup bag. It's not a purse, Dad. It's not a purse. It's not a purse. It's a makeup bag.
Standing or not, he was in for a morning of rampant sex. He knew as he led the girl down the embankment. He'd begin by licking the wet valley of her shaved pussy. He decided. Then lick and tongue her brown bottom hole.
No, we can't get that.
It doesn't say brown bottom hole.
Depravicus. It's a sequel to Oh Father.
Do you really want it?
Yes.
In my eyes.
Come on, that would be good to read out in the band.
OK.
It's a long way to Skegness.
Late tonight.
Any book that you open, the first thing you read is brown bottom hole.
What's this?
It's a demo track for an old synthesizer.
This is ridiculous.
It's excellent. Who's going to have a go with this gobstopper?
Never trust the Rugrats.
What is it? Oh, you got a lolly in there, look. Did you just put that in?
Should we do the Eve magazine sex survey?
Yeah, let's.
Do you masturbate more or less now than you used to?
About the same.
About the same.
About the same.
OK, I'm going to give you some personal questions, and you've got to see if you can figure out the answers. Question. Sometimes when my wife climaxes, she expels this gush of liquid. She says it's because I hit her G-spot, but it freaks me out. What is it?
Your wife is weeing on you. Ask your wife to go to the toilet before you start having sexual intercourse.
I get quite bad chaffing on my nipples when I run. How can I avoid this? And why the hell do blokes have nipples anyway?
Blokes have nipples because originally women fed the children and the blokes fed the animals. I'm going to run over some Caucasians today. This is fun. I'm so tired of being alive. Adam cannot drive. Soon we will be dead with metal in our head. People say Adam's gay.
Oh, dear.
How far now?
I reckon about 20 miles.
20 miles? You said that 20 miles ago.
Right, guys, I don't want to cause a ruckus. But we're only in Skegness.
Skegness!
Coinsville?
Copperama. Can we go arcade?
No.
Please, can we go arcade?
Please,
No.
can we go?
Finish.
Please.
Tomorrow we go stock car racing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Before that,
Yeah.
you show me your world of arcade.
Yes.
Get that one that's lying down, man. That'll be the one.
Which one?
The one lying down in the very middle. Get him in the middle of his chest.
No!
It's amazing. It's almost as if I'm in an arcade.
Hello.
You've got rockets on your bike, Joe. Be careful. I just don't really agree with games that encourage shooting and violence. I just think it's irresponsible and depressing.
Come to Papa.
Never. It's never
Little
going to
Zippy. Come, little Zippy. Come, little Zippy. Come, little Zippy. Who makes these pigging machines? One of them bit me.
Boys, on the zippy front hasn't worked out. You spent approximately £128
On trying to get that Zippy.
and we got that, which is
Fantastic.
worth about that.
some kind of dragon, no doubt. Should we go to the campsite? Yes!
Here's the campsite. So, wow, it really is just like a kind of field.
I bet you that this is the kind of place where Eminem grew up.
A trailer park.
Yes.
Well done, Adam.
And I bet you England's answer to Eminem is here tonight as we speak. If we go around and knock on a few doors, or rather rap on a few doors, I bet you we'll find a very talented young man in there making up his own rhymes. He may be busy being beaten by his abusive mother or something like that, bless you.
So we've arrived at the campsite, and now presumably we're gonna go home or to a hotel.
Dermot's left, so it's a good time to say that if he seriously expects us to sleep in this shithole, he's got another thing coming.
Life was very boring, living in this town. Daybreak came into my world and turned it upside down. I'll play the rest later.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Red wine and chips, it's very something.
So far so good? Happy?
We're very happy.
Feeling with buddies?
Yeah. We had a great day at the arcade, Dermot.
Feeling like you're looking forward to a bit of like stock car racing tomorrow?
The only thing that slightly worries me
Is
about
the stock
tomorrow
car racing.
is the stock car racing. All right, then. Can I just say, he didn't say you can spit out...
No, that wasn't...
That was an involuntary reaction.
When did you first pick up this?
Well, I started to learn this time last year, actually a bit earlier than that.
Really? God, you're really good.
Thank you for noticing. Don't laugh
But this
like
time
that.
last year, who learnt first out of you two?
Well, Joe's always had some...
I started first,
skills.
Adam copied me, and now he's better.
Yeah.
It's always the way.
Who copies who?
I tend to copy Joe, I think. OK?
When you first met each other, what were your first impressions of the other one?
Well, we met at school in the playground, and we were both into 9 o'clock news, and we were doing that sketch where the two Russian agents meet each other in the park.
Or on your own, and the other one saw you from across the playground. Hey, he's doing the same sketch.
Almost.
I'm going to go and speak to him.
No, it was, we were in the same English class, and the first time I went into this new English class, I saw Joe over by the window, bathed in golden light, and...
Golden rain.
bathed in my golden rain. And I went over and I'd sort of seen him around, you know.
Yeah, I'm hard to miss.
And because you know, I was too shy to say anything else serious, I just started riffing on this, not the 9 o'clock news sketch, like, the winter is very cold, the geese will be needing thick coats, my friend. And then, rather than walking away, as he should have done after that, Joe responded by saying something equally cryptic and Russian.
And what about Louis Theroux, because you're at college with him?
We don't want to talk
We don't
about
want
him,
to talk
Dermot.
about Louis Theroux. We made it perfectly clear we didn't want to talk about Louis Theroux. Stop. Fuck's sake.
And his bloody ratings and BAFTAs.
Did you hang out with him from the outset? Or?
No, he hung out with us. He wanted to anyway. We didn't let him because he was too shit. And then he nicked all our stuff, and then he went out and won a BAFTA. I mean,
Weird weekends, my arse. We could tell you about some weird weekends. My stomach's making noises.
Is it? You should have some more chips, man.
No, it's
What's
it's
the worst thing
happy
someone
noise.
said to you about your stuff?
Oh, people, yeah, but some people just hate it, and that's fair enough. Some people just don't get it, just think it's rubbish, and
It's
lazy,
very-
and
yes.
stupid, and scatological.
And annoying, you know, studenty. People don't like some people, like I met, what's her name? You know, Noel Gallagher's, the Queen. She's like the Queen. Noel Gallagher's girlfriend, Sarah. And she said, oh, we watched your show the other night, and I was like, oh, yeah, well, you know, what do you think? Oh,
Because you never think that someone's going to say that without it there being a compliment.
Yeah,
at the end.
exactly. Well, why would they bring it up? She said, oh, it was quite cringy. I was like, oh, right. How do you mean cringy? Like, sort of edgy? And she said, no, just cringy. And I was like, right, what did Noel think of it then? She said, oh, Noel hates things like that. He just thinks it's student bollocks. I was like, right, anything good about it at all? I mean, I think Oasis is shit, if that's any
So I
consolation.
can reciprocate.
I actually do like Oasis, so I was a bit gutted by that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Listen, early start tomorrow. You drunk far too much.
I've drunk
Don't
nearly
you know?
enough.
Varsity,
All right,
with
well-
your one bottle of sporting wine.
Let's get an early night.
Okay, then.
Come on.
Let's call that chat line.
Come on.
Is there any way we could go to a hotel?
No.
I don't believe we're actually going to sleep in this.
Be good fun.
the van! Get in the back of the van!
Now we're going to start wanking each other off.
Dermot, your sporting buddy.
Don't turn the light off.
Keep your sporting buddy away from me.
Ow!
I'm not sleeping here.
Oh, this is stupid. Please, can we not sleep here?
I've never been in a camper van.
Listen, we've got everything you need. The joke's over. Please, can we go and sleep somewhere normal?
Okay, so after a couple of hours watching grown men on their knees, I finally gave in and let the boys have a night in a hotel. I joined them, of course. Hope you're proud of yourselves.
We forced you to get us a hotel, so I think that's something to be proud of.
Today is the day, however, where you make it out to me and you learn to love sport. We ready?
Okay, yeah,
Stock car racing?
Yeah.
Okay.
We high-fiving? Yeah, it's like being out with Americans. Let's go. Adam,
Yes, Dermot.
your challenge is to come up with a song all about stock car racing.
Stick it up your arse.
Good. I don't think it should be called that.
Okay, a song about stock car racing. We're all going to a place. It's a very, very happy place. Can you imagine what I'm going to rhyme this with?
Sorry, I'm reading Depravicus. I'm not concentrating.
It's a stock car race.
Yeah. In this very happy place are some people who like stock car racing. Is that better?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, this really is like Mad Max. Look at this guy, he's from The Hills Have Eyes.
Wow.
Do not hurt us. We come in peace.
I didn't expect anything like this. Look at it.
Holy shit.
People from the outside. They bring with them coke. You, my friend, come here. You want to trade? We give you wheels. You have Coca-Cola. Come here.
There's a TV man. Rip him apart. Pull his legs off.
Hey, TV man, do a report on this.
So, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking stay here, maybe go home.
I'm ready. I like it.
Really? Come on. Okay, we've got 3 names today. Yours is...
I'm Joe Corners.
I forgot my...
Naughty Skids.
I'm Naughty Scrapes.
And I'm Dusty Lanes. That's
These are
right.
our Days of Thunder names.
Hi, Paul.
Hi guys, how you doing? Hey, all right?
This is Adam and Joe.
Hi, Joe. How you doing? Hey, well.
Hello, I'm Adam. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Adam. Hi.
Okay, it's our first time today.
Right.
So tell us a little bit what we're going to expect here.
Well, we've got lots of stock car racing going on. Out there, coming out on track now are some Dutch Formula 1 stock cars. The big event today is the UK final for the big Formula 1s, and also racing for the mini stocks, 10 to 15-year-olds, and the V8s as well. So a big day for stock car racing.
Well, we haven't looked around yet, so what should we be seeing before?
Well, if you go down the pitch, you'll see all the guys working, everybody getting ready in the cars, the track shot, the spectators, everywhere. Lots and lots to look around in. Pit's probably the most interesting place, I would have thought.
Paul, thank you very much.
All the best. Look forward to seeing you out there.
Thanks, Paul.
Okay.
Cheers, Paul.
All the best. Cheers.
Okay, so guys, what are we thinking so far?
I wonder whether it's possible just to race them on foot.
There is that.
Or wrestle them.
How worrying is that, sorry? Just 3 paramedics running past me. It's going really fast, with a sense of urgency and an enormous big first aid kit. And the race hasn't even started yet. What's happened?
Can't tell.
Can you not? Well, you can't tell us, or you can't tell yet? You can't...
Well, we had one chap got injured in the paddock, but nothing serious.
Yeah? What's the worst thing you've ever seen?
His head came off.
No!
What's the worst thing you've ever seen since you've been down there?
A couple of cars tipped up.
What happens then? I mean...
They're in the track now.
Are they all right?
Yeah.
Decapitated.
No!
Can you give us any, like, pre-race advice for how to stay safe?
Yeah, just don't get involved.
Don't race. So we're going out in the mini stocks at the end of the day, racing against the 10 to 15-year-olds. Personally, I'm quite frightened. I'm more frightened of kids than I am of adults. And frankly, I'm quite worried about my little mini being flipped. Is that possible?
Yeah.
How often do they flip? Like, are a few guaranteed to flip every race? To be straight with me, please.
Depends how inexperienced you are, mate.
Very inexperienced.
Fairly guaranteed then, isn't it?
Yeah. Guaranteed. This is Dax. Dax, say what you just said to me about the race.
He better wear some extra shorts, because he'll probably bab himself.
I'll bab myself?
Yeah.
That means shit myself?
Yeah.
Hello, buddies. How are we doing?
It's not a good start, Dermot.
No, it's not. We're kissing it. Good news and bad news. What do you want?
I want the bad news first.
The good news is we're going to go to the track shop, have a little look around, and then have something to eat.
Great.
Yeah.
And the bad news?
The minis that can accommodate adults are kind of bust. I think there's maybe about one
so we're
or
not
two
racing?
left. We're taking a minute step up a level.
F2?
V8.
V8? Those are aeroplanes, aren't they?
No, it's like a sort of tomato juice.
It's a mixture of both.
A tomato juice-powered aeroplane?
Yeah.
Wicked.
That's amazing.
You'll love it.
What do you actually mean, Dermot?
I mean, we're racing in big cars.
What do they look like? Are they the ones with the,
But does
with
that
the big
still mean...
fins on the
Yeah.
top?
We're not... But
We're racing against little cars.
No.
but we're racing against kids, though, right?
No.
Oh, fuck that. I saw those bastards race. They're vicious.
Guys, we're almost there. We've got our 4 drivers behind us, looking very mean, it has to be said.
They're not aged 10 to 16, Dermot.
I know, I was lying. As in every Sporting Buddy show, we have a montage. You just have to pick the music it goes to. What do you fancy? We've got Star Wars, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Dukes of Hazzard.
Well, personally, I'd go for the Dukes.
I say the Dukes as well.
Any specific track?
Just a good old boy.
There we go. Gentlemen, to your cars.
Okay.
Never meaning no harm.
Okay. Everything's fine. You'll be fine. It's only a show for television. It's only Dermot O'Leary. Take it slow. The man said take it slow.
So then, the celebrity drivers line up at the front of the grid. Remember, in car number 44 is Dermot O'Leary, and alongside him are his sporting buddies in the shape of car number 259, Joe Cornish.
Let's party!
And at treble 2, Adam Buxton. And leading them away, it is Dermot O'Leary in car number 44. He leads the treble 2 car, Adam Buxton for Dave.
Get third, you idiot. There we go.
Dermot O'Leary, who leads the way in car number 44. In second place is John Smith in car number 1. No! Dear me! Dermot O'Leary pulled the old power down, goes spinning out into the tyre.
Dermot's out. He's out. Yes. Come on now.
So then Dermot O'Leary gets going again. Leading the way in his car number 1 and 9-3, John Smith. 244 is second. 159 is third. by guest drivers. That's Joe Cornish in that Trouble 2 car.
Well, it looks like I'm going to live, so maybe I should drive a little more dangerous.
Oh man, this guy's going to overtake me, and I'm going to get really freaked out!
Dermot O'Leary certainly getting a little bit hairy there in the 44 car. Oh, dear me, Dermot O'Leary, they're all over the place in the 44 car. Oh, flips the old tyre. Manages. Just to get going, and now he's in the fence over there in the 44 car.
This is not going well.
Who's that out of the race? 2 drivers out of the race. There's been a spin out.
The Dermot O'Leary car removes the 2 celebrity cars left running at Trouble 2.
Just the embarrassment, the utter embarrassment of it. I can't believe it.
Is that O'Leary being dragged off? What a nonce.
Green flag goes now. We're back racing.
Taking it too slow. Is there anyone behind me? No.
That's what I'm talking about! You know!
And it's car number 193, John Smith, who leads us to go down the back straight, 159 second. Treble 2, he's third with Cottrell. Right behind him in 575. Will Cottrell try and use the ball there as they go down the Treble 2! Nearly loses there, but he comes up in second place, and the rest of them come across as well.
Is that it then? Is that over? I want more!
He goes that way up, I believe.
Thank you.
Come on, matey.
You're really good.
Well,
firstly, apologies for stacking.
What happened to you, Dusty Skids?
I don't know. It was going really well, and then I just thought, well, this is good. I'll just see if I can go faster, and I genuinely couldn't go faster because I just started hitting stuff. Did you see? Did you witness my spectacular
I didn't.
crash?
I wish I had.
What about you, Joe Corners?
I loved it. I felt I was only just starting when it all finished.
Yeah.
That was such good fun.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
What about you? You did really well, right? You came third.
I thought I came first, didn't I?
Did you? Did you win?
I felt like I came first.
I believe maybe.
No, that was a rush.
It really was.
It was better than sex.
Oh, come on.
Your favourite part of the day?
I've met your wife, and I agree it probably is. But you really damaged your car, didn't you?
I know. I feel really bad about
So license fee's going to go up a little bit next year, just by a penny.
Your favourite part of the day?
Just that.
Without doubt. I want to go back out again. I want to drive properly. That felt like Fisher Price.
Excellent. Okay.
I want to do some proper driving.
And lads, would you say now at least we've become sporting buddies?
I'd prefer to use the phrase, "How good a buddies are we?"
And we are.
And your answer
we
would
are
be?
a very big sporting buddies.
Yeah.
Group photo.
Oh.
Carry me home.
Now let's go and have sex.
Carry me home.
Okay.